YouTube. What is up, man? It's your boy DMD POV, and today we got a very interesting video that I want to talk about, and I'm going to give my point of view. Should I wait till now? Should I do it now or later? I don't know. But the feds are literally telling us every time I press record, people want to hit me up. God damn. It seems like nobody hits me up when I'm not doing nothing. But right when I hit that record button, everybody wants to hit me up. But anyway, the feds, the police is literally telling us, these people in these videos, these gangsters, these crews, we watching your videos. There's no speculation. No, they are literally telling you they are watching what you post on social media. This is not no theory. Oh, I think, I assume. They are literally about to tell you, dumb niggas, that they watching you. They listening to your lyrics. They watching you, what you post. They watching your Instagram lives. They are watching. And you are literally snitching on yourselves. Now, I'm going to let this video play, and then I'm going to tell y'all what I think about this, because this shit is just beyond me.
Hey, let me see the keys. Grab light out the trunk.
Okay, so these are O Block members. Man, O Block, boy, y'all are different. I'm not saying nothing disrespectful about O Block, but y'all are different, boy. Oof, man. Okay, so this is called a Hood Trophies. Hood Trophies. I guess they just going around giving diamond.
Did you know him? Did you know him?
Okay, so this dude right here was one. I'll just play it.
Thoughts on him? Like,
so this is a person in Chicago. The person behind the camera is gonna ask him, what do you think about Duck? And listen to what he says and how he says it. Very interesting.
did you know him?
Who, Duck?
Did you know him before? Like everything?
Like that. I don't know. On game. All I know, don't say that shit about Troy or rest in peace, Duck.
He's laughing, being very sarcastic, being very witty, trying to be slick with it. But if you can read between the lines, he's pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like, read between the lines, okay? Just listen to what he's saying and what's going on.
Thoughts on him? Like, did you know him?
Who, Duck?
Did you know him before? Like everything?
Like that. I don't know. On game. All I know, don't say that shit about Troy or rest in peace, Duck. Okay, so you got anything about FBG, Duck? You know what I'm saying? Don't say shit about Troy. That's it. Don't say shit about Troy. Get that guy over there. Whatever, you know me. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know I know that. Stop playing. Stop playing. Don't do that. Stop playing. Talk to somebody else today.
So, y'all know how they do in Chicago. When somebody dies, they disrespect the dead. I don't think that's a cool thing, but that's what they do in Chicago. Like I said, I love Chicago. Chicago is one of my favorite cities to visit. I love Chicago. But they play a different game over there. They play a different game over there. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, D. Even if it rain, we come and see. So this is just them. This is just them telling people what they're going to do on social media. And keep in mind, I'm going to show you a clip that the feds are literally saying, we're watching. And they are literally giving play-by-play instructions of what's going to happen. Like, yeah. All right. So listen to this. This alone is enough to point fingers. Flash. That's duck. FGB duck, you know. These are all old block people. There we go.
Thank you, and thank you all for being here. We are here today to announce charges in a federal indictment that was unsealed this morning, which charged 5 individuals with federal crimes relating to the August 4th, 2020 murder of Chicago rapper Carlton Weekly, who's also known as FBG Duck. Charges also relate to the shooting of 2 other individuals during that same attack. The indictment charges 5 individuals with an offense that's known as violent crime and aid of racketeering offenses, which is commonly known as VICAR. The 5 individuals charged are Charles Liggins, Kenneth Roberson, DeCarlos Offord, Christopher Thomas.
And those people that you seen in the beginning of the video, those were some of those people.
And Marcus Smart. And more specifically, that indictment alleges that these 5 individuals were members or associates of the O Block Street Gang, which is the racketeering enterprise that's alleged in the indictment. And the indictment further alleges that these individuals murdered Mr. Weekly as part of their effort to maintain or increase their position in the O Block.
Dude right here, remember? When the person that was asking him the question, he said, "Do you know FBG Duck?" And he gave that response. They watching.
The indictment also alleges that the O Block Street Gang sought to promote and enhance the enterprise and the enterprise's members and associates' activities in various ways, to include publicly claiming responsibility for acts of violence committed by the enterprise, taunting rival gang members, and also alleges that the O Block enterprise sought to increase its status through the use of social media platforms and music.
Hold on. Did y'all hear that? What he just said? Y'all heard what he said, right?
Acts of violence committed by the enterprise ways, to include publicly claiming responsibility for acts of violence committed and the enterprise's members and associates' activities in various ways, to include publicly claiming responsibility for acts of violence committed by the enterprise, taunting rival gang members, and also alleges that the O Block enterprise sought to increase its status through the use of social media platforms and music.
Social media platform and music. The places where people tell on themselves. They literally tell you exactly what they did and how they did it. And then they get mad when they get caught. And then black people have the nerve to say free such and such, free such and such. I never understood why people say free such and such. If the person committed the crime and he's guilty, why should he be free? I don't, like, you free innocent people. You free people that were judged wrongly, that was convicted wrongly. Those are the people that you free. You don't just say free my nigga Lil Boo Boo when Lil Boo Boo literally went out and killed 3 people. No, lock Lil Boo Boo up. Lil Boo Boo don't need to be free. He needs to be locked up. So I don't understand when y'all niggas be like, free my nigga this, free my nigga that. I be like, so what did he go to jail for? Oh, he just shot 3 niggas and selling dope and selling crack. But man, free my nigga Lil Boo Boo. What? Shit don't make no sense.
In addition to this, the first count, which involves the murder, the indictment also charges the defendants with conspiracy to commit that murder, various assault offenses related to the same shooting incident, as well as firearms offenses related to discharging those firearms during and in relation to those federal crimes of violence. I would like to thank our law enforcement partners for their outstanding work that allowed us to bring these charges, most notably the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Chicago Police Department. Outstanding work by these individuals. We also received important assistance from the Cook County State's Attorney's Office in this case. But generally speaking, what's happening on social media and what's happening in music videos that are...
Please listen to this part. Please listen to this part.
In this case. But generally speaking, what's happening on social media and what's happening in music videos that are on YouTube, particularly in the drill rap genre, it shows you what's happening in this city. It shows you exactly what's happening in the city, which is that people are threatening to commit acts of violence and then either bragging about acts of violence or talking about how they're going to retaliate for other acts of violence. And it's happening on a regular basis. And so, again, that is why it is significant that, as law enforcement, we're able to investigate and then ultimately hold people accountable for their acts they're committing.
In other words, you snitching on yourself. You trying to be as real as it gets. You want to talk about the stuff that's going on. I'm sorry, but black people are so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. There's a lot of stupid black people. And then we have the nerve, the audacity to say outrageous things like the white man is doing this to us. The white man ain't doing nothing this to us. The white man is sitting back and laughing at us. The white man is sitting back and recording everything, taking down notes, because y'all are literally telling on yourselves. I don't understand this generation. Like, this did not happen back in the day like this. If people did what they did what they did, and they did what they did. And I'm not condoning anything. Look, my outlook on this is, and I know I'm probably going to get some flack for this, but I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to wait to the end.
But for instance, you can go on the internet right now. You can see people in music videos, guns all over the place, talking about who they've shot or who they're going to shoot. So it can become, for cases, it can become evidence that we gather during the course of the case. But to kind of take the last two questions and kind of put them together, which I think might be a good way to sum up, right? So whenever you arrest gang members, there's always a risk that you create a vacuum, right? And that's what, law enforcement, our first responders, our police officer and our federal agents, they are zeroed in on that, and they are trying to figure out, okay, where might the vacuum come, where might the retaliation come, and what can we do to try and prevent that? But here's the other thing that a case like this does. There are now 5 people in custody who weren't in custody before. 5 people who were alleged to have committed a murder in broad daylight in the middle of the afternoon in the city of Chicago, okay? And now it's known to them, and it's known to anybody else who might be committing similar acts of brazen violence, right? And who may, that their day has come. Yep. They will have their day in court. They are presumed innocent, but their day has come, and and there's a long end if we're able to prove them guilty.
Alan, tonight federal law enforcement officials say they are charging 5 Chicago street gang operatives with racketeering in the 2020 Oak Street hit on Carlton Weekly. The rapper, known as FBG Duck, was said to be shopping for a birthday present for his son when he was cut down in a mob-style attack. And now the feds are using a law first aimed at mobsters to prosecute the 5.
I'm going to give my opinion at the end.
On August 4th, 2020, it looked like an old-time outfit attack here on Chicago's Oak Street. 2 attack cars, 4 shooters, and a hail of bullets. But the target wasn't a 1930s gangster. He was a new millennium rapper, FBG Duck, Investigators say he was a gang member whose videos had irked members of a rival gang, 5 of whom tonight stand charged with his killing under the RICO statute, Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, that in 1970 was created to help dismantle traditional organized crime, a.k.a. the mob.
The reason why it's charged federally.
They're using mob tactics to take down these criminals, these new age gangsters.
Is because we were able to establish evidence to indicate that there was a racketeering enterprise here that was involved, and this murder was done in furtherance of that.
We are going after gangs in this city. This includes gang investigations, narcotics investigations, and gun investigations. We are working together to hold gang members accountable for violence.
Late this afternoon, the I-Team talking with Chicago criminal defense attorney Tony Thedford about what he says is one of the most powerful tools prosecutors have.
You have a street gang, alleged street gang, that kills another gang member in a high-profile case in downtown Chicago. So my belief is that the response is the harshest response possible once they find suspects and charge them.
And he says the evidence sometimes is gathered right from social media.
There's a lot of allegations of back and forth online, or threats online, or videos posted back and forth that then led to retaliation, allegedly, which led to the death of this young man who was killed. And they are very strong tools that are now being used by law enforcement and the government to prosecute crime.
I'm just gonna end it off right there, and I'm gonna give my 2 cents, and I'm gonna shit, and I'm gonna move on. And I say this with no disrespect, please. This is not aimed towards nobody in Chicago. This is not aimed towards nobody in O Block. This is not towards any individual. This is just my outlook on gang activities, people that are involved in gangs. It's stupid. I don't wish death upon nobody. But when you sign into a gang and you do these type of things, you do these activities, you hit him up, you hit him up. I don't feel sorry for you. I truly don't, because you antagonize, you encourage, you get involved, you shoot back. I don't feel any type of way. Is it unfortunate? Yes, it's unfortunate. But there is no innocent person in this situation. Everybody that's been killing in O Block has done some very disrespectful things, like extremely disrespectful things, talking about people dead, mocking the death, making fun of people dying. That's just what they do up there. And when you do that, there's consequences, regardless of who it is. If you like the person or if you dislike the person. If you go to that length and you disrespect people's dead brothers, aunties, sisters, cousins, it's just people gonna eventually catch up with you. And it's gonna happen to you. So is it unfortunate that all this is happening? Yes. I wish it never happened. Do I feel sorry? Not really, because this is what they do. This is what they signed up for. And it's no free nothing, free this. And no, if you do the crime, you do the time. And I hope my young people just look at this and wake the fuck up. Stop doing shit for social media. You will get yourself in jail for trying to get extra likes, for trying to get new followers, to try to get recognition. Whatever you're trying to do for social media, people are watching. The feds literally said that all you have to do is listen to their music, look at their tweets, look at their Instagrams, and they tell you exactly what's going on, play by play. That's from the feds. So it's like all of this is for what, man? Like we are losing young black men lives for what? For what? Why? Like it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. So all my young people, if y'all watching this, man, it's not worth it, bro. This gang life is not worth it. Cause when you dead, when you die, yeah, they gonna say R.I.P. to my nigga. But that's just gonna be for a week and they gonna move on to the next one. So, like I said, this is a very unfortunate thing. I honestly don't feel bad. I'm glad that they caught the people that did this. But honestly, there's no innocent people that are involved in this. People that are getting hit, people that are dying, people that are getting shot. They did something to provoke it. They did something, they mocked, it's just a never-ending circle, and it just has to stop. It has to stop. It needs to stop. So please, stop doing this. It just doesn't make sense, and it's not worth it. So that's just all I gotta say about it. Black people, we are stupid as fuck sometimes. I'm just gonna say we are dumb as fuck sometimes. We literally snitch on it. Well, I'm not gonna say we. Y'all be snitching on yourself, and y'all do it for the gram and for social media, for likes, for clout. It's sad, man. It's sad. Anyway, y'all leave a comment down below. I'm out.